Hey gang, welcome to another episode of The Helpful Home Inspector. Today, we're talking about being comfortable in your home, aka air conditioning. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go outside. We're going to show you me actually getting our air conditioner opened up for the summer and really kind of go through just my regular open up what I do at my house to get my air conditioner up and running. All right? All right, gang, so we're out here looking at the air conditioner, and this is my air conditioner before we got it opened up for the summer. We ultimately put a board over the top just to keep leaves and debris and junk out of it, with a rock on top of it so the board doesn't blow away. This is a Concord 48,000 BTU unit. My house is about 2,400 square feet. So as far as the unit goes, this is normal size unit and everything that you would see on a normal residential home. Now, as far as the unit goes, we're kind of tucked in the corner here. As you can see, some algae growth and stuff, so it doesn't get a lot of sunlight to dry things out. But I've kept all the foliage away. You don't want to have any foliage in here. You want to have free air movement of that air coming into the air conditioner and going out the top. So all the foliage should be cleaned out of here, give you a good clean workspace. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the board off, save that till winter. As far as the unit goes, we're going to give it a quick look over to see if there's any damages or anything like that occurred over winter time. So we're looking for damaged blades, we're looking for any damaged wires or anything like that. Shine a flashlight down in there and see what's going on. Doesn't look like anything's damaged at all. Wires all look good, fins and coils look in good shape. Your refrigerant line is on the side over here. Tammy, you want to come in here and take a look at this? So we got the refrigerant line over here, and that is going to be insulated. And then the other line is basically the line coming from in the house out to the air conditioning unit. They have the valves down here that an air conditioner technician would use to put in your refrigerant and stuff like that as well. Now, as far as the air conditioner goes, give it a quick look over. Everything looks to be pretty good. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to just take a step back and see if this thing is sitting nice and level. It's got a little bit of a tilt to it in one direction here. So we got a shovel right here. All we're going to do is you don't want to totally move the air conditioner all over the place or anything like that. So we're just going to move a little bit of this gravel out of here. Okay, I'm going to get underneath the air conditioner here. It's basically got a pad underneath it, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to lift it up, get it nice and level, and then we're going to shovel some gravel underneath it. Okay, and this is something that when it comes to your air conditioner, you're going to have to do quite frequently, because this thing's going to bend and not bend, it's going to run and vibrate all over the place, and so as it vibrates, it's going to move in the soil a little bit. So leveling it out is important. Everything's nice and level now, so we're doing good there. Next thing we're going to do is, before we start rinsing anything off or washing anything, we want to get the power turned off the unit. So the power for your air conditioner is going to be on a small box on the side of your house. It's going to have a flap that'll lift up. Come on, flap. Okay, and in this flap is going to be your power pull. Now this is basically a little connection. You're going to pull this out, okay, and it disconnects the electricity. Now we're going to keep that in that same profile. You can see it's got on, and when you can read the words, that's what it's going to do. So you can see off, and you can see on. So we're going to leave it in that position. We're just going to set this up on top here, close this for now, and we're going to put that back in when we're done cleaning everything up. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to rinse off the air conditioner. If this were a HVAC technician coming to do a tune-up, they would take the cover off, they would wash it all out from the inside, they would use special chemicals and things to clean the unit. They'd also test the pressures and things like that of your refrigerant, and they would check the electrical connections to make sure that that's all good. But that's not something you do as a homeowner, okay? This is something that your HVAC technician should do during your regular tune-up, and again, get that done every 2 years minimum, okay? So we got the garden hose, I already got it turned on, and we're going to start off by just rinsing off the outside coils. And again, never taking a pressure washer to this. If you take a pressure washer to this, not only are you going to wreck the paint job on it, okay, but you're also going to damage the fins and stuff. These are not made to handle high amounts of pressure, all right? And as far as those damages you guys might be looking for, you'd be looking for any damaged wires, any damaged pipes, the insulation being deteriorated, any urine damage from a dog or anything like that that might be going on, or any rusting and such could happen. All right, so we're going to rinse this guy off. So we're just getting everything wet. The algae, you can just rub it with your fingers and that'll come off. Otherwise you could use a brush or something like that. I wouldn't use any chemicals on this. If you do want to clean it with anything, just warm water and Dawn dish detergent. That's all you would really want to use. You don't want to use anything that's aggressive at all. No cleaners or anything like that would have chemicals, because these fins can be very sensitive to chemicals and you don't want to damage your air conditioner because it's quite expensive. Okay, so I'm just wiping it to get some of that algae growth off of there. There are drain holes in the bottom, so getting water in here isn't the problem because it's going to rain in here anyways and stuff. So just wiping this off to make it look a little nicer. I mean, it's not a part of my house where people are going to see it on a regular basis or anything, but still like to take care of it. And yes, I know I have to clean my siding, but it is just algae, and it's something that comes back annually just because of its location. This is the north side of the house over here, and there's really very little, if any, sunlight and air movement back here at all, so this algae is pretty common at my house. Alright, so everything's all wet. Now we're going to change the stream on this a little bit to a jet, and we're going to try to clean off any debris. And again, as far as this goes, keep in mind where your dirt's going. So you want to start at the top, work your way down. Alright, so we start at the top, working that debris all the way to the bottom. Do one side at a time. There should be no grass, there shouldn't be no vines, there should be no bush debris or anything like that on here. You want to rinse all that down. We've been cutting our grass quite a bit, and there's already a bunch of grass built up at the bottom. Rinsing off your air conditioner is something you can do on a regular basis. It's not something just for one time a year. All right. So at the very bottom here, you're gonna wash it. All that stuff will slowly come out the bottom. Might take a little time. Have patience. You know, doing a good job isn't always fast. But it does have drain holes at the bottom and all this grass and stuff, but generally the majority of it will just come right out the bottom for you. There's a little bit of a vine in there from a long time ago. I thought I got them all. But if you're going to use anything to take it out, you want to be very gentle, as those fins are made of really thin metal and you don't want to damage them at all. So just getting that debris out of here. This vine is just stuck up in there. So try not to touch those metal fins at all. Just grab the debris. If you have a tweezers or something, that might work. We're just getting the last little bit of a vine out of here. So that's cleaning off the air conditioner. You can rinse out the inside if you wish. So that's it as far as cleaning the air conditioner goes. After you've cleaned it off, you leveled it out, you make sure there's no debris hanging on it or anything like that, there's not any major damage to it. It's about all you need to do as far as a regular homeowner maintenance. If you feel so inclined and your unit is easy to take the cover off and get in there to clean out leaves and things like that, that's okay, but you got to be careful what you're doing there. There is a wire harness and things in there, and some of these are not easy to take the covers off. Others of them are very easy, but it all depends. Now, as far as the unit goes, though, that is generally something that will get done during the regular maintenance as far as the HVAC technician goes, right? Again, every 2 years on your tune-up, and then this is what you would do, and this would be kind of annual regular maintenance, okay, in the springtime. But as this thing vibrates and moves around all summer long and gets debris on it and stuff, cleaning it off and doing this, checking it on it once or twice during the summer isn't a bad idea either. After we've cleaned it all off, we're going to put the power back to the unit. So we're going to take this throw that we have again, we're going to put this back in, again with the onward. So, The word on should be legible, okay? If you see this and it says off, you're putting it upside down. So the word on should be legible. You're just gonna keep your fingers out here away from the connection points. And you're gonna slide this back into the port, okay? And it'll sit nice in there and nice and snug. You're gonna take this and you're gonna put it down and latch it back in place. No need to put a lock or anything on there or not. This is something that the HVAC technician is gonna need to access regularly, all right? But that is your open up. That's your maintenance in the springtime for your air conditioner. Remember, save your board and your rock. You're going to use that again in the fall, but ultimately works as far as doing the job, as far as getting this unit up and running. That's all you really have to do. Hey gang, thanks for tuning in today. We really appreciate you. If you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can be made aware of new videos coming out. Thumbs up is always a big help. And if you have any other ideas for content or anything like that, anything you'd like to see or you have questions about, please put that in the comments below. But always remember, the better you take care of your house, the better it will in turn take care of you. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.